Hey guys, so I thought I would do a quick video of our house and give you a quick update. I have lots of pictures, but I haven't done very many videos just because life is busy and we've been working on our house. So I will try to be better about my video stuff, but I'll give you guys a quick tour of kind of where things are and what's been going on and what that looks like. So um, I will take you on a little tour of our house. It is really, really cold in here. So I have made the library my, what I've been calling my clean room and my kind of space. So we have heater in here and we actually have electricity now. We have internet, we have cameras up, which has been great because we have a neighbor situation that is a little bit of a property issue. She is under the impression that some of our property is hers. And even though we have had the property surveyed recently and it is definitely not hers, and you know, the city is aware and all things, but that does not change her mind that the survey is wrong and that our property is hers. So she's been really fun. She typically yells at me every time I'm in the yard. So I'm still determined that we are going to be friends before long. Well, maybe a long time, but we will be friends. So yeah, so I have one clean room in the house that I'm calling clean, and that isn't completely covered in construction debris and that isn't freezing. But yeah, so the rest of the house is pretty much a complete crazy zone. So here we go. All right, so from my last video, I make this a little bit wider. This was all a wall, I believe. So we had not demoed the space. And so you guys have probably seen pictures of this where it's taken down. We obviously still need to finish this one little strip right there to close that in. My brother promised he would do it today. So fingers crossed on that one. But our stairs are cleaned out and we are ready to put our stairs in right here. They'll come down and kind of like end right here in front of this space by the woodworking, and you know, we'll have a great staircase and mantle and all of that stuff. So these boards are currently holding up some framing on the second floor, and those will come out once a beam goes in there. But as you can see, we've got windows, we've got wood, we've got all kinds of stuff. When I said it was a construction zone, I was not joking. So we've taken out all of our ceilings. And we are basically using this room as a lumber yard currently. Most fun things that's opened up over there. I found this amazing built-in on Marketplace, I don't know, a couple of months ago. And actually we just temporarily put it there to get it out of the way, but we'll have to move it back out to do the floors at some point, but I'm super excited about that bench seating in the bar room. And then one of my favorite things that we have managed to accomplish in the last week or two. So if you remember from one of my videos, I talked about this built-in that needed to be pushed back. Well, this has been my project because every single contractor that has walked in this house has said it couldn't be moved, it'd fall apart, it wasn't possible. One contractor even quoted us a price to basically rebuild it from scratch, not even using the same wood. And I was like, yeah, no, it's going back. So clearly you don't know me. I'm a bit determined and stubborn. So guess what? She moved in one piece. She was right here. She was up here against these walls where this was a hallway. And so now it's moved back and this space is completely open. So I don't know if you can tell from the videos. So this will all be open wall. Like this framing is going to come down here in the next couple days, and it's not supporting anything. It's just there. So then this will be a completely open hallway all the way back into the kitchen area, which right now just is total debris. The dining room has not changed a bit, aside from the fact that it has no ceiling. But also we opened up this space where the mural was damaged on the one side, and so this is completely now will be open up to the kitchen area. And then of course the pantry over here, this is actually scheduled to be torn off Friday, and we're rebuilding it because it is, you know, I don't know if you can tell from the video, but it's got some pretty good rot on that ceiling, and underneath the floor is pretty bad. So it just needed to come off, you know, the side. It's basically, they pretty much just built a shell of it. So this is coming off, but the pantry essentially this will be my butler's pantry, that it will be about the same size. And there'll be, you know, cabinets going down both sides and countertops. Well, actually, I found a double oven for this room, again on Marketplace, which is my favorite thing these days, and small addiction. But found a double oven, a Thermador double oven on Marketplace for $300, by the way. And so we will have double ovens in the pantry along with our main oven in the kitchen, but we'll have a sink in here, a second dishwasher, refrigerator. Basically, it's another kitchen, but just having the extra appliances to go in the butler's pantry is going to be amazing. And then, of course, this will be the garage door. And you can't see, well, you can a little bit see they're out there working on the garage pad, but I'll show you a more clear picture of that in a minute. So all of that kind of stays the same, minus this, and then of course that'll go out to the kitchen. Overall, you know, as we've kind of uncovered some things and have taken the house apart and all the ceilings, we have been pleasantly surprised. But this is the one area that really needed some work. They took out a structural wall early in the 1900s, we think, and so there was a little bit of some issues that we've got to tend to, and then some water damage that happened as well in this one little area. But this wall right here is coming out, and we are pushing the kitchen all the way out. So this will actually become a very, very large kitchen. But as you can see, we've got our concrete pad, our garage is coming in. You can see the foundation for that is right here for the new addition where our kitchen is. And then over here is our family room addition back here. So this will be our family room over here with an entrance in here. So this whole wall goes away and this opens up to a 20 by 20 family room there. So this will be kind of right here. What our neighbor believes is hers is about the whole back half of this, but so he's very upset that we are destroying, quote unquote, her property. All right, let's go upstairs. So this window will be going away, so it hasn't been replaced because the addition roof actually cuts right through it. And then this is, you know, the master closet up here in this area. So this actually now becomes the laundry room where, you know, we can see the damage. And then I'll show you guys the wonderful, where they cut the wall that was a structural wall off right there. So we are actually putting that wall back the way that it was supposed to be. So this wall here comes out over here, you know, and we'll line up there. This becomes our second floor laundry room. Master closet is all this. And then our bathroom is through this door, which won't be actually a door. So let's walk through this way. Whew. This is Jeff's office area. His door to the rooftop patio that goes over the addition is right there. And then we are so close to having our windows put in. They're here. And those are out and ready to go in. So maybe today, depending on how the concrete is going. So you guys, yeah, this was probably the worst area when we peeled that aluminum siding off of the house and the slat board. This was kind of one of those damaged areas that had to be replaced. But overall, the original siding was in really good shape. And then, of course, my office over here. Nothing's really changed. I mean, overall, you know, like this room, most of these rooms are in really, really good shape. And then you can see the stairwell, the upstairs stairwell is here. So this all goes away here. And then the third story stairs kind of curve right around and will come up right here and go back around over the second story stairs. Because the house never had stairs in the front of it, only the servant stairs in the rear of the house to go to the third floor. So this all becomes master bedroom. This wall comes out and becomes a beam, so this is all one large open room at this point. We've got some fireplace work to do, but one of my projects that I have not had a chance to get to took a longer than we would have preferred for Duke to come out to turn the electricity on. It was a bit of a debacle that maybe one of these days I'll share in a video, but we now have electricity, so all is good. So as you guys might remember, we uncovered this fireplace as well. So this will actually remain a fireplace in the bathroom. Our bathtub arrived this week and our bathroom vanity comes next week. It is not up here yet. We changed the shape of these windows and the size just because we need to put a toilet room in here, and for code, they needed to come up a little bit. So these will be a little bit smaller windows, but still equally as high. So they will still start almost at the ceiling, but just they won't come down all the way down to as far. But so this is our bathroom and our second floor area. And then we can go get a quick stroll up to our third floor, where all the windows actually have been replaced up here. So it is much warmer on this floor than most of the other parts of the house. So this will be the second story of my closet, if you guys remember. So this will actually be open right here, hidden doorway here. Probably better if I show you from this direction. So this becomes a wall, hidden doorway, and then this is still the bathroom, but there'll be a wall right here that goes straight across into this bathroom. Tub actually staying where it is, but flipping around. This window also is being raised up, and toilet goes in front of there. And then just last week, I decided that we need to have a shower in this bathroom, because sometimes clawfoot tubs, I feel like, can be a little bit hard to get in and out of. And if we have guests on this floor, and if we ever end up Airbnb-ing it out, or renting rooms, I want to be able to people to be able to use a shower easily up here. So we did decide to add a shower in here, and then a sink we're reversing this door, and a sink will go on the other side. And then of course this cedar closet for storage, and we're doing a third floor laundry stack right here. So there'll be laundry on this floor for guests to use, and honestly, so I don't have to haul blankets and sheets and towels up and down stairs, because I don't know whose brilliant idea it was to have a 3-story house, but those stairs are not a joke. I am definitely been rethinking the elevator situation. But you can see, like, our ceilings are super tall on this third floor. We had all of this stuff taken out, and I don't know how well you can really see, but they are very, very tall on this floor. There's still 9-foot ceilings on the third floor, which is pretty incredible, really. This room, we just took all the things out. Our windows are in. There's nothing really different here. I've been collecting free Christmas trees because obviously I need a lot more Christmas trees. So this is there's this cedar closet up here that I've been storing my Christmas things in. And a door that I found on the second floor that we're not using that fits perfectly into this door, except the hinges on this door are 1/2 inch lower than the hinges on the actual door. So I have to cut off 1/2 inch off the top, because that is the path of least resistance than trying to move hinges and mortise and locks and other such nonsense. Because I don't know if anyone has ever put on hinges on a door, but there's a lot of wrong ways to do that, and I did all of them before I got it right, and then it was still 1/2 inch too short. So obviously it's a little messy up here in this room specifically where the windows were put in, and the maids have not come and cleaned up after anyone yet. So maybe later this week. This room actually has been cleaned. We hired some guys that live across the street to come, and they approached us about having some work, and so we've been paying them to come and help take out some of the wires in these rooms up here and out of the house, and some of the old pipes and things like that, and just doing cleanup. So they did come last week, and they actually got this room completely clean, and I think they're coming back maybe next week, to do some more work for us. But it's been really great. You know, part of moving into this neighborhood is I really want to be part of the neighborhood and not just be the people that are coming to renovate the house on the corner and we never talk to anyone and, you know, build a fort. And that's not, at least not my intention to move into this neighborhood. And so I really love the idea of having, people from the community come and be part of this project. So that's been, that has been great. And they've been great guys and great people so far, minus our lovely little confused neighbor who is, I think she's currently videoing us or watching us. Her blinds are open over there. So she tends to like to record all of our people for like half an hour at a time on her cell phone out in the yard. I'm assuming she thinks we're doing things illegally, which of course we're not. But anyways, so this is the family room on the 3rd floor. Our 3rd floor stairs will come up here. We don't have a window here because this will actually be a stairwell. Well, actually, there will be a door here that will go out, and then where the stairs will actually be able to seal this off. But here's this will become this roof actually comes up and over kind of like a small tower. So this will be there and then, come up to the stairs. There'll be a kitchenette right here with just like a small fridge, sink, and like a microwave toaster oven type of deal. And then of course, I don't remember in my last video if I talked about the loft up here and being able to have like a little loft that we're designing up here for the kids. And because the ceilings are so tall on this 3rd floor, I wanted to, I don't know if you can see them, but I want to leave this open. So we are actually going to leave this room with a super tall ceiling. It is probably a 18-foot ceiling. So we are leaving it exposed and all the way open and airy and really, really great. So that is where we are with the project and our giant construction zone of a house. We are hoping that in the next couple of weeks, the garage and the additions will be framed in, closed in, have the rest of these stinking windows put in, and the house will be wrapped. So we will then be able to move inside, work on the mechanical systems, the HVAC, plumbing, and electric. Sometime hopefully by the end of February, we'll get started on all that stuff and work on that stuff during the month of March. And then April will be kitchens, bathroom, cabinets, and insulation, all of that fun things will probably happen sometime around April-ish. And then we will wrap things up in May, and fingers crossed we'll be moving in June. That's the tentative schedule. So so far we are moving along really, really well. We're still on track to move in early this summer and have everything kind of put together. So, and we are shockingly under budget right now, which is also incredible. And my favorite find this week was patio doors. They're like $10,000 worth of doors that I found at the Cincinnati Reuse Center for $25. So they are 8-foot tall, like the aluminum clad wood doors. And I found 5 of them for $25 each. So that was super exciting. So we have the rest of our doors. I also scored a 8-foot tall solid wood French door and a 48-inch wide, 96-inch tall, which is 8 feet tall door for the parlor pocket doors. So for $50. The French door was $20. So those were the last few little doors that I needed. And we saved a ton of money because I really thought I was going to be spending several $1,000s on patio doors that I found for $25. So, and also kudos to my brother who was like, yeah, I can make that work. And, because they're just slabs right now, so he has to build the frame and all of that. So, yeah, so we are under budget, we are on time, and knock on wood, things are good. So we're going to try to maintain this momentum, I guess we'll call it. But so that's my 20-minute update. But hope you guys are having a good day.